Kia ora koutou and welcome to Fort in about 3 minutes. It has no solo mode. It's a game for 2 to 4 players, playing time is medium, and it's a moderately complex game. You're a kid, and like many kids you want to grow your circle of friends, collect pizza and toys, and build the coolest fort. The winner is the player with the most points at the end of the game. The game ends once one player passes 25 points or finishes their fort or the card deck runs out. Play until everyone has had the same number of turns. Card management. You will continuously add and subtract cards from your available pool. Drafting. You can select cards from the central displays or from other players' yards. Set collection. Cards come in sets that can be used together. Player turn. The basic resources in this game are pizza and toys, and you can store up to 4 of them in your stuff. You will need resources to expand your fort, and your fort level determines how many resources you can keep in your pack and how many cards you can store in your lookout. It also gets you points. On your turn, you will first remove the kids from your yard to your discard pile. Then choose one of the cards in your hand to play. Each card has 2 actions on it. As you play the card, you can do both actions in either order. Top action lets us store cards in our lookout equal to the number of teal crown cards we play. So we play a second copy of this card for 2 crowns. This lets us store 2 cards from our hand in the lookout. Symbols on cards in the lookout count towards any card actions we play later. The second action on the card is to score points equal to the cards in our lookout, which is 2. We then select one card from either the park or from other players' yards and add them to our discard pile, along with all cards we played this round. Then place any unplayed cards left in your hand into your yard, then redraw to 5 cards. It's the next player's turn, and they play this card with wildcard symbols, which can count as any suit. So here this player would gain 3 toys, as this action is 1 toy per orange symbol. We are not the active player now, but we can attempt to follow their action by playing a card from our hand matching the suit they played. This allows us to collect 1 toy for our stuff. However, if we already had 4 toys, we could not follow that action. This action here allows us to increase our fort. The costs for each level are shown on your board. Here we spend the following resources to advance to a level 2 fort. When you first reach a level 1 fort, go through the made up rules and select one to keep. And when you get to level 2, take one of the face up perk cards to use. Why would you like this game? Fort has a silly theme of kids playing around the neighborhood. We're building a fort as a goal, and the kids are so fickle that they run around the neighborhood going to every kid's place to hang out. The groups of kids have different themes and cards abilities, and you want to be able to chain cards of matching sets together. But you don't want to overcommit to 1 or 2 sets, because then you won't be able to follow other players' actions. And zeroing in on what combination of set collection versus opportunistic card collection works for you is the key to enjoying Fort. And that's who the game is for, people who like the idea of a deck builder where your deck is constantly changing and evolving rather than consistently improving. The best thing about this game is its weird deconstruction of the deck building norms. You can't hold every card each turn, and you can draft from other players. However, despite all that, Fort feels a little empty and hollow to me, like I'm playing a mechanism salad loaded with icons until someone tells me it's game over and if I won or not. And I really do not like the art style. The kids are creepy looking. Just look at Prince and his cold dead eyes. Is he playing Lucian with another kid trapped in that well? Fort is made by the same publisher as the excellent Root. And for a different type of fort building to 25 points using drafting and set collection, try 51st State. Fort, Transactional Childhood Friendship Simulator, the card game. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.